Hello Sagittarius.
Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading.
It will not resonate with all Sagittarius individuals. Keep that in mind. I'm hoping maybe just to carry on from the last reading, maybe continue the story, or I may get a totally different energy. This is for Sagittarius. Success in reverse fell out. Some of you may feel like you have lack of success in your life, but I'm not putting that in my spread. I want to shuffle. Sagittarius, hopefully we get a positive reading. I like positive readings, but you got to do what the cards say. You got to put it out there and be honest, even if it's a little painful sometimes. But incoming energy, beginning energy, the Queen of Discs in reverse. Now, this is someone who's not feeling stable, independent. They feel like a little lost in some ways in their own environment with the people around them. Could be they're just having a bad moment in life. Could be an earth energy, someone taking on that energy. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, in the past, some of you were dealing with the Prince of Cups. This could be someone who's a little emotional. When they have outbursts, sometimes they can't keep things together, or they don't understand their emotions. Oftentimes this is a water type element. It's the Prince of Cups in reverse. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone just taking on that energy. Now I want to clarify that in the past, Prince of Cups, someone who wears their heart on their sleeves. They need someone to talk to a lot of times. But Prince of Cups in reverse, why are you there? They don't feel like they had a victory with the Six of Wands. They feel like they lost out. Can I get another card for the Prince of Cups and the victory, Six of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius? They want to come out of hermit mode, but they're just unable to do so. It's like they're stuck in some ways. Oftentimes, when you get the hermit card in reverse by itself, it could mean that someone's trying to definitely get out of hermit mode. When there's other cards that are in reversal or negative reversals, or just any negative type card, may be having trouble coming out of their shell, and they feel like they have no success. At the same time, their emotions are getting the best of them. That is in the past position. Now, the obstacle for Sagittarius, the Empress is trying to come out reversed, but I'm not counting that. The obstacles coming towards Sagittarius, or what they're facing right now, I should say, is the Emperor. It is in reverse. Now, this could be someone who's just a little over-controlling. Sometimes they try to push their will on somebody else and not hearing what they have to say, and it's an obstacle. Could be Aries, but I don't consider that, even though Aries rules this card, or this card rules Aries, it is sometimes just someone who is controlling. Someone who's feeling lack of control also could be it. But the Emperor in reverse, why are you there? As the obstacle for Sagittarius. Prince of Swords, just tell me there's another person there. Princess of Swords is in reverse. This could be an air sign, or someone taking out on that energy. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Can I get another card? Maybe this person is feeling out of control, or feeling like someone is controlling them too much. Could go either way. It's going to be different for everybody, because this is a mass reading. Feeling trapped, not knowing how you're going to get out of a certain situation is also considered interference. Every time someone's trying to get something done, something gets in the way. Now, the current environment, or the near future, is right here. Happiness. So in the near future, you may get some happiness, but I need another card to be sure. Nine of Cups. Why are you there for Sagittarius? The happiness card. It's a good card. Nine of Cups, why are you there? That's the Art card in reverse. You want happiness. And you may obtain happiness because things were always unbalanced before. There's a happiness card again. And because you weren't happy in the past, you're going to make the decision to follow or to go for your own happiness because things weren't always happy. It has to do with the Prince of Cups. Remember the Prince of Cups was back there in the past? Well, they're still around. So if you're not wanting to see them or not wanting to deal with them, you can change that. You don't have to accept this. But know that they are still very much around. If you're a cross watcher, yes, you are still very much around, apparently, for some of you. Now, what is coming towards Sagittarius, the outside environment, basically what is coming towards you is someone wanting to become untrapped. They're wanting to overcome this interference with you. I need to have another card, though. Eight of Swords. Remember, we had it over here as the obstacle. What's coming towards you, this could very well, let me get back to this, could very well, if someone is feeling trapped in a controlled situation, and what's coming towards you could be the same type of person wanting to become feeling untrapped. So for some of you, this could be an outside environment too. But Eight of Swords in reverse, while you're there, coming towards Sagittarius. What is it all about, this Eight of Swords? In reverse. Death in reverse. Could be someone definitely from the past, someone that you might have broken up with, someone you didn't want to see anymore, someone didn't want to see you anymore. They're one of coming out of maybe possible feeling like there's a barrier between the both of you, a great void. Someone is really depressed. Their mind is so clustered with a certain situation, they're in turmoil. And they're wanting to come out of feeling trapped and feeling like they can't resurrect their life because you got the Death in reverse. Sometimes with the Death in reverse could be something resurrecting, trying to come back, or someone's having trouble coming back from something that died, that is over. And this person is trying to come out of this interference. They're coming towards you. And they may be trying to resurrect something, but it may be almost impossible for them to do because of the Nine of Swords. It's like they're stuck. Let me get in one more card for that. So if you know who this person is, think on it. And you can decide what you want to do with it. You don't have to deal with it again if you don't want to, but realize they're outside looking in towards you. It could be a past ex because you got the Hierophant in reverse. It's a broken contract. Could be marriage, anything, any type of contract, but something that was etched in stone at one time, or you thought was, I should say. The outcome, there's going to be an argument. If you don't want it, choose your path, walk away from it. But there's going to be an argument. It's a Five of Swords. And there's always a winner and there's always a loser with this card. And sometimes it gets really aggressive. I want to read a little bit. I'm going to clarify this card because I want more information. Who is going to be losing and who's going to be winning possibly. Maybe they'll tell us some more. But the Five of Swords for Sagittarius. Why are you there is the outcome. Two of Swords, someone's seeing things for how they are. They think you messed them over, that at one time they may have put blinders on it and refused to see the things how they were or are. And now that they're taking these blinders off and no longer blocking the situation, there may be an argument starting. I still don't know which it'll be, you or the other person. I still don't know. Five of Swords and the Two of Swords. Why are you there for Sagittarius? Knight of Swords in reverse is someone who's going to speak harsh words. Then they do it to hurt. They're in reverse. Could be air energy or someone taking on an air energy. It could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And again, it could be you doing this and turning them in reverse. So if you don't want to deal with this person or get in a big argument, the best thing to do, because you don't have to put up with this. You don't have to go with this path. You can change it. Your path, you have free will. And you may not be able to control this other person, but you can control yourself and how you react. And it's better to, with this card, it's better to walk away than defeat. But if you're able, if you have a good reason for this argument to stand by it, then that's your decision also. One more card. I want the Wise. It has to do with the Knight of Swords. Like I said, it could be the air energy. Someone taking their blinders, no longer blocking, and they may come out of keeping to themselves. They may express themselves in a very forceful way. Another card. They're not accepting, they're not liking anything you have to offer, no explanations that you have to offer, or you don't like what they have to offer. One more card. Then I'm going to go ahead and try to sum this up. Yeah, you're not having success with this person, and your intuition in the past may not have been right, but as the ending energy, you're still not knowing what to think of them. There could be some secrets coming out too for a few of you. But nothing is going to be hidden anymore. Everything's coming out. Someone's going to clear the air. Whether you or the next, or your partner, or whoever's in your life. Like I said, you're dealing with water. You're dealing with fire. You're dealing with air. They could have all these qualities, or it could be different people. And the obstacle is this person's going to be over-controlling, or you're going to be over-controlling, demanding you get your way, and this person is not necessarily right. But at the same time, they're feeling trapped. And it also, again, it has to do with the Princess of Swords, someone who is an air energy. Current environments, you're just wanting happiness. You're just wanting to be happy and leave all the drama away. But people are still trying to hang on and unbalance you and cause you disruption in your happiness, even though that is your goal, your aim. The current environment, you may very well get it. But at the same time, someone's going to start a fight because maybe it's because you're going for your happiness or vice versa. Obstacle or what's coming towards you, a lot of obstacles here, what's coming towards you is someone is tired of the interference. They're tired of feeling like they can't say nothing. They're in a mental state that is just pretty depressing. They're very depressed. And it could be over a contract, even a marriage partner that has been over. Someone you had divorced from. Something you thought was over because you got the Death in reverse. It is basically what you put behind you, but it may be coming back to try to irritate you just a little bit more and vice versa. But like I said, if you don't want that Five of Swords, and it is a harsh energy, I'm not going to lie to you. It could, actually for a few of you, get physical. So if you don't want this energy, get rid of it. Don't argue with people. In the same way, vice versa. If this is somebody else watching, a cross-watcher, don't give in to it. Whether it be a spouse, family members, job members, it's better to let it ride. Weird energies out there as always. That is your reading. Talk to you later. Bye.